We have chaplains throughout the county providing spiritual care to our patients and their loved ones. Here at Gainsborough, Pat comes in each week to provide a listening ear.
As a chaplain, I'm here to talk to the patients that come in, to put them at their ease, possibly get them to open up and say who they are, what they are, why they've come.
Our chaplaincy service is not about religion. It's about supporting the whole person and recognising that we are more than just physical entities.
We're there to help, to talk, to listen. Listening is very, very important. And in some way, if we can leave them feeling a little bit better than they did when I found them, then that's good.
Reception volunteers provide a warm welcome whether people are phoning in or coming into the building. Here in Louth, we only have reception volunteers, whereas other centres have both paid and volunteer receptionists.
I think this job's quite fulfilling and it gives you the chance to help others. And what we found with our volunteers is that quite a number of us have had maybe close friends or family that have maybe had a serious condition. And I think we've appreciated it when we were helped, and in turn we now want the opportunity to help others when we can. And it's very rewarding. We look forward to coming in, and I do enjoy the teamwork and the companionship as well.
A range of complementary therapies are offered across our day therapy and inpatient sites. In Cygnet, Pam offers Reiki. Other therapies include reflexology, hand and foot massages, and Indian head massages.
It calms the patients when they're really frightened of dying. And my role is to keep them calm, or they want to talk and ask me questions about death, which they can't do to their family.
Host volunteers provide a valuable friendly face to patients and their carers who come into day therapy. Host volunteers have time to sit, have a chat, and provide that all-important cup of tea or coffee. Many of our hosts run quizzes or other activities to help patients interact. Diagnosis of a life-limiting illness can very quickly lead to social isolation. Our hosts provide social interaction for patients and their carers. Here at Mablethorpe, a volunteer will buy a newspaper on the way in so that the patients can enjoy the web game. Our gardens offer peaceful spaces where patients and their family members can safely enjoy some fresh air. Here at Hawthorne Road, our team of volunteer gardeners come in each Thursday morning and work miracles. Our gardens in Lincoln and Grantham day therapy and inpatient units are entirely maintained by volunteers.
We spend Thursday mornings up here, as Brian says, when it's fine, keeping the garden in check, and I think the patients like to either look out on it or occasionally they'll come and walk round, and I think they get a lot of pleasure from that, don't they? So, and we enjoy doing it. That's why we're here.
Here in Boston, our day therapy volunteers offer patients a warm welcome, just like hosts in all of our other centres. Maxine here at Boston has worked with the nurses to put together an exciting programme that helps patients to remain independent.
Sometimes it's just a case of listening to someone, and sometimes it's the case of having a good chat, introducing to new things as well. Often we get workshops to come in, probably for 2 hours in the morning, so the patients and the carers can try something new. And if you can make one person's day happier, it's all important.
Patients often make friends and enjoy coming to the hospice here in Spalding, so they can continue to come along to the Thursday coffee morning run by our fundraising team.
They enjoy coming, and well, you can tell by the buzz in the room that they do enjoy coming on a Thursday morning.
Arts and crafts give patients the opportunity to explore and express how they're feeling without the use of words, which can sometimes be restrictive. In Grantham, the volunteers run a vibrant group on a Tuesday morning.
They forget about their underlying problems a lot, and they also gain an awful lot of camaraderie and friendship because they're a fantastic support group. They support each other as much as St Barnabas supports them.
It's lovely to see people receiving diversional therapy and relieving them from their worries and anxieties.
The hospice in the hospital is a nurse-led unit situated in the heart of Grantham and District Hospital. Our volunteers spend time talking to patients and their family members. They are also on hand to make drinks, serve snacks and support the nursing staff.
I work on the ward. I say work, it's not exactly work, it's more socialising with making cups of tea and doing various other activities on there. It's a very relaxed atmosphere for both the staff and the individuals who are receiving the care.
Our inpatient unit in Lincoln offers specialist palliative and end-of-life care to patients from across the county. Our ward volunteers are vital members of the team. They're responsible for serving meals, completing nutrition diaries, changing water jugs and being available to sit and chat with patients and their family members.
Well, I hope they're pleased that we're there to help them. You know, they sometimes want to chat, so that's a help for them as well. If they've got something they want to talk about. You know, and I think the visitors, their families appreciate it as well that we're here.
So the ward volunteers are such an essential part of the team. They really do just provide that listening ear, that very welcome cup of tea, that bit of normality when everything else has kind of gone adrift. They're there just as a listening ear, and we speak to so many families who've been touched by the kindness of the volunteers.